Beloved soul, blessed child of the universe, I come to you today with a message that has been whispered through the celestial realms, carried on the wings of angels, and delivered directly to your heart. My dear protected one, the heavens have been stirring with excitement, and the angels have gathered in an unprecedented assembly to discuss what is about to unfold in your life. This is not a coincidence. You finding this message today, the divine timing could not be more perfect. Can you feel it? That subtle shift in the energy around you? That whisper of change that caresses your soul when you least expect it? The angels want you to know that this week, yes, this very week, marks the beginning of a profound transformation in your love journey. Your soulmate, the one whose soul vibrates at the exact frequency of yours, is preparing to take the first step toward you. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe deeply. Allow yourself to connect with the truth that resonates within you. You have been waiting, haven't you? Waiting for a sign, a confirmation that the love you've been dreaming of is not just a fantasy, but a divine promise about to manifest. The angels have heard every prayer, collected every tear, and witnessed every moment you've spent wondering when true love would find its way to you. This message comes to you as a sacred revelation. The celestial beings who watch over you day and night have seen the alignment of energies that now creates the perfect conditions for this divine reunion. Your soulmate is awakening to the undeniable pull that exists between you two, a pull that transcends physical distance, time, and even the limitations of the human mind. What makes this revelation so extraordinary is its timing. The stars have aligned, creating a cosmic gateway that allows for accelerated manifestation of soulmate connections. This rare celestial event happens only once every few years, and you are among the blessed souls who will experience its magic. The angels say that this week holds a special vibration, a frequency of courage and divine inspiration that will empower your soulmate to finally reach out. Perhaps they will appear in a way you never expected. Perhaps they are already in your life, but the nature of your connection is about to transform dramatically. Or perhaps a seemingly random encounter will bring you face to face with the one your soul has been calling for across lifetimes. The form is less important than the essence of what is happening. Two souls that were separated are now being guided back together by the loving hands of the universe. The angels want you to understand something crucial. This connection goes beyond romantic notions of love. This is about soul evolution, spiritual growth, and the fulfillment of a contract made before either of you came into this earthly existence. Your soulmate carries a piece of your divine puzzle, a key that unlocks aspects of yourself you've yet to discover, and you hold the same for them. Can you feel your heart quickening as you absorb these words? That is not anxiety, dear one. That is recognition. Your soul knows the truth of what I'm sharing with you today. Your higher self is already celebrating this imminent reunion, while your human self is just beginning to receive the news. The angels have instructed me to share this message with urgency, because preparation is essential. The energy of expectation you hold in these coming days will act as a beacon, guiding your soulmate's steps toward you. Your vibration matters now more than ever. That is why I must continue with the next revelation, one that will help you understand exactly how to prepare for this divine encounter that the heavens themselves have orchestrated for you. Blessed soul, here comes the first profound revelation the angels have entrusted me to share with you. Your soulmate has been receiving dreams and intuitive nudges about you for weeks now. Yes, while you have been going about your daily life, their soul has been receiving divine downloads about your existence. The angels have been working tirelessly in the dream realm, planting seeds of recognition and courage in your soulmate's consciousness. These are not ordinary dreams. They are soul memories being awakened, glimpses of the sacred bond you share across dimensions and lifetimes. Your soulmate has been waking up with an inexplicable feeling of longing, a sense that something, or someone essential is missing from their life. They may not understand these feelings rationally, but their soul recognizes the call. This inner knowing has been growing stronger with each passing day, creating an inner pressure that can only be released through action. The angels reveal that 3 specific signs have already appeared in your soulmate's life, nudging them toward taking this first step. The first sign came through repeated number sequences, perhaps 1111, 222, or 555, appearing on clocks, license plates, or receipts. These are not random coincidences, but divine markers, cosmic breadcrumbs leading them toward the decision to reach out to you. The second sign arrived through music, a song with lyrics that eerily reflected their innermost thoughts about connection and love. This song has been appearing repeatedly, perhaps playing on the radio just as they were thinking about relationships, or showing up on a playlist at a significant moment. The angels often use music to speak directly to the heart, bypassing the analytical mind. The third sign, and this is perhaps the most powerful, has been a sudden, unexplainable sense of urgency. A divine timing mechanism has been activated within them, creating the feeling that now is the time, and that waiting any longer would mean missing a critical opportunity. This sense of divine timing is what will propel them to take action this very week. What makes this revelation so significant is that your soulmate is someone who has been healing, growing, and preparing for this connection, even if unconsciously. The angels show me that this person has recently completed an important karmic cycle, releasing old patterns, healing ancestral wounds, or closing a chapter that needed to end before they could fully step into this divine connection with you. Can you sense the sacredness of what is unfolding? This is not a random encounter orchestrated by chance. This is a carefully choreographed divine reunion that has been in the works since before you took your first breath in this lifetime. The angels want you to know that your soulmate possesses qualities that perfectly complement your own soul's journey. Where you have strength, they have vulnerability that will allow you to express your protective nature. Where you have wounds still healing, they carry the exact medicine your heart needs. This divine complementarity is why the connection will feel both challenging and effortless simultaneously. Challenging because it will call you both to grow, effortless because it aligns perfectly with your soul's true nature. What's extraordinary about this particular soulmate connection is its timing in your spiritual evolution. The angels show me that you have recently, perhaps without even realizing it, completed an important phase of your soul's journey. You have learned lessons, released what no longer serves you, and created space for this magnificent love to enter. Your readiness is what has activated this cosmic response. The angelic realm is now actively dismantling any remaining barriers between you and this divine connection. Energetic pathways are being cleared. Divine appointments are being scheduled in the physical realm. Synchronicities are being programmed into your daily experience to ensure that when your soulmate takes this first step, you will be open to receiving the connection in its full glory. And before we continue with this very special message, I invite you to support this space of connection. Become a member of the channel, and if you feel this message is touching your heart, don't forget to click on thanks below the video. This helps us continue bringing messages full of love and hope like this one. Now let's move on to what matters most. Precious soul, as the angelic message continues to unfold, I must now reveal how the connection between you and your soulmate is intensifying in ways that transcend ordinary understanding. The angels show me that at this very moment, an energetic bridge is being constructed between your heart and the heart of your beloved. This is not metaphorical. It is a real energetic phenomenon that sensitive souls can actually feel physically as a warming or tingling in the heart center. This heart bridge serves as a divine communication channel, allowing your souls to exchange information, healing, and love even before you physically connect. Have you noticed moments of sudden, unexplainable emotion washing over you? Perhaps joy without cause, or a comforting warmth spreading through your chest when you're alone. These are moments when your soulmate's energy is reaching across this bridge to touch your heart. The angels are amplifying this connection daily, increasing its strength and clarity. By the time your soulmate takes that first courageous step this week, the energetic foundation will be so strong that the recognition between you will be unmistakable. Time may seem to stop in that first moment of connection. Colors may appear more vivid. A sense of coming home will wash over both of you. What makes this particular connection so powerful is that it operates on multiple dimensions simultaneously. On the physical level, there will be the undeniable chemistry, that magnetic pull that makes your cells dance in recognition. On the emotional level, there will be a sense of safety and understanding that defies the newness of the connection. On the mental level, conversations will flow with an ease that makes hours pass like minutes. And on the spiritual level, your souls will recognize each other instantly, like old friends reuniting after a long journey apart. The angels want you to understand that this intensification is happening now for a specific reason. The Earth's vibration is rising, creating optimal conditions for soulmate unions to manifest and flourish. These divine partnerships are not just for personal fulfillment, though they certainly bring immense joy and companionship. They serve a higher purpose in the collective awakening of humanity. Each soulmate pair that comes together in conscious, loving union helps anchor higher frequencies of love on the planet. Your particular soulmate connection carries a unique energetic signature, a specific mission that only the two of you together can fulfill. This might express itself through creative collaboration, healing work, raising conscious children, or simply modeling the power of authentic love in a world that desperately needs this medicine. The angels say that when you meet, you will both feel a sense of purpose igniting within your union, a knowing that you've come together not just for yourselves, but for something greater. As this week unfolds, the angelic realm will be sending you increasingly clear signs that this connection is approaching. Pay particular attention to repeated symbols, animal messengers, or meaningful coincidences. Perhaps a butterfly will cross your path at an unusual moment. Perhaps the same word or phrase will appear 3 times in one day. Perhaps you'll find yourself humming a song you've never heard before, only to hear it playing when you enter a store or turn on the radio. These synchronicities are the angel's way of saying, stay alert, stay open. The moment approaches. I must share something of great importance. The quality of your thoughts and expectations in these coming days will act as either a magnet or a repellent to this divine connection. The angels urge you to consciously release any remaining doubts, fears, or attachments to past disappointments. These lower vibrations create static on the energetic line between you and your soulmate, making it more difficult for them to hear the call of your soul. Instead, cultivate a garden of positive expectation in your heart. Water it with gratitude for this connection that approaches. Nourish it with self-love and the knowledge that you are worthy of this divine love. Tend to it with patience, understanding that divine timing is perfect even when it doesn't match our human desires for immediacy. This inner garden will become the sacred ground upon which your soulmate will take that first step toward you. Beloved soul, as our divine conversation deepens, the angels now wish me to reveal something that may surprise you. Your soulmate has actually been aware of you on a soul level for much longer than you might imagine. The celestial beings show me that in the spiritual realm, your souls have been orchestrating this reunion for several years, carefully calculating the perfect moment when both of you would be ready to receive this sacred connection in its fullest expression. What makes this revelation particularly significant is that your soulmate has recently undergone a profound spiritual awakening. Perhaps it began with a period of unexpected challenges, what might have seemed like loss, disappointment, or a dark night of the soul. But the angels reveal that these experiences were divinely orchestrated catalysts, breaking open your beloved's heart to create space for the magnitude of love that awaits. In the ethereal records, I can see that approximately 3 months ago, your soulmate experienced a pivotal moment of clarity, a spiritual turning point when something inside them shifted dramatically. It may have manifested as a sudden realization about their life path, a powerful dream that stayed with them upon waking, or an encounter with someone who delivered a message that resonated at the deepest levels of their being. Whatever the external form, the internal result was the same, a recognition that something essential had been missing, and an opening to receive guidance about what was to come. The angels show me that your soulmate has been on a parallel journey to yours, learning complementary lessons that will make your eventual union not just passionate but profoundly healing and evolutionarily significant. Where you have been learning lessons of self-worth, they have been mastering the art of authentic expression. Where you have been developing patience, they have been cultivating courage. Where you have been healing your relationship with the divine feminine, they have been balancing their divine masculine. These parallel journeys have been by divine design, ensuring that when you come together, you will each hold pieces of wisdom the other needs. Here is the most astonishing part of this revelation. Your soulmate has actually been receiving intuitive impressions of your energy, perhaps seeing your face in meditation, catching glimpses of your smile in their mind's eye, or even hearing the sound of your laughter in those twilight moments between waking and sleeping. These are not imaginary experiences, but actual soul communication happening across the veil that separates you temporarily. The angels reveal that there is a specific quality about you that has been particularly magnetic to your soulmate's soul, a unique vibration you carry that calls to them like a lighthouse beacon in a stormy sea. It might be your capacity for compassion, your unwavering faith, your creative spirit, or the particular way you love without conditions. This quality shines so brightly in the spiritual realm that it has been impossible for them to ignore. What makes this week so pivotal is that the final energetic barrier between you is dissolving. This barrier, composed of old fears, limiting beliefs, and karmic patterns, has been necessary until now, ensuring that you wouldn't come together until the timing was divinely perfect. But the angels have determined that both of you have completed the essential soul preparations, and now this protective barrier is being lifted. As this happens, your soulmate is experiencing an increasing sense of certainty, a knowing that they must take action, reach out, make that move that will bridge the remaining distance between you. The angels are whispering guidance directly into their heart, providing the exact words, the perfect timing, and the divine courage needed to initiate this connection. What you must understand is that this step they're preparing to take requires tremendous courage on their part. The angels show me that your soulmate has experienced heartbreak in the past, perhaps betrayal, abandonment, or the kind of disappointment that makes one reluctant to trust again. By taking this step toward you, they are choosing faith over fear, possibility over past pain. This act of courage deserves to be honored when it manifests. The angels want you to know that when your soulmate does reach out, the energy behind their action will be unmistakable. There will be an authenticity, a depth, a resonance that distinguishes this connection from ordinary encounters. Your soul will recognize this difference immediately, even if your mind tries to rationalize or minimize what you're experiencing. Trust that inner knowing. It is your soul's recognition system activating, confirming what the angels are revealing today. Precious one, the angels would be remiss if they didn't prepare you for the sacred challenges that may arise as this divine connection begins to materialize. For even the most divinely orchestrated soulmate relationships face tests, not as punishment, but as opportunities for alchemical transformation that strengthen the bond and deepen its spiritual significance. The first challenge the angels foresee relates to timing and patience. While your soulmate will indeed take the first step this week, the full blossoming of your connection may unfold more gradually than your heart desires. There may be moments when communication seems to flow effortlessly, followed by periods of apparent distance or silence. Do not mistake these rhythms for disinterest or rejection. The angels show me that these natural ebbs and flows serve a higher purpose, creating space for integration, reflection, and the dissolution of old patterns that might otherwise contaminate the purity of what's emerging between you. Another potential challenge involves recognition. The form in which your soulmate appears may not match the mental image you've been carrying. Perhaps they will differ from your usual type physically, be from an unexpected cultural background, or appear in a context that surprises you. The angels urge you not to let these surface-level expectations become barriers to recognizing the soul essence that you've been waiting for. True recognition happens at the energetic level, a resonance of souls that transcends physical appearances and social categories. The angels also reveal that one of you, perhaps both, may experience what spiritual teachers call the runner-chaser dynamic as the connection intensifies. This occurs when the profound nature of a soulmate bond triggers deep-seated fears or wounds, causing one person to temporarily pull away emotionally or energetically. If this happens, the angels urge compassion rather than desperation. Understand that running is not rejection, but a natural response to the intensity of true soul recognition. What makes these challenges particularly potent is that they will activate your deepest vulnerabilities, those tender places in your heart where past hurts have left their mark. Your soulmate connection will shine light into these shadows not to cause pain, but to finally bring healing to these aspects of yourself. The angels show me that there is one specific wound from your past that this relationship will help heal. A core belief about your worthiness of love that formed early in your life journey. This healing represents one of the greatest gifts this connection brings. Now, beloved one, let me share how these challenges will be overcome. For the angels never reveal obstacles without also providing the means to transcend them. The key to navigating these sacred tests lies in maintaining an unwavering connection to your own divine essence. Before your soulmate takes that first step, the angels encourage you to strengthen your spiritual foundation through daily practices that keep you centered in self-love and divine trust. When moments of doubt arise, and they will, return to the silence within. The angels will be waiting there, ready to remind you of the bigger picture, the divine orchestration happening beyond what your human eyes can see. In those quiet moments of connection, you'll receive the specific guidance needed for whatever challenge you're facing. The angels also reveal that certain synchronicities will appear precisely when your faith begins to waver. These divine signs, perhaps a meaningful song on the radio, a perfectly timed message from a friend, or a symbolic animal crossing your path, will serve as cosmic breadcrumbs, guiding you back to trust when human doubt threatens to overtake divine knowing. What's particularly beautiful about the challenges you'll face is that each one successfully navigated will strengthen not just your connection with your soulmate, but your connection with yourself and the divine. By the time your relationship fully blossoms, you will have undergone a profound transformation, becoming more authentically yourself than you've ever been before. This is the paradoxical gift of true soulmate love. It returns you to your essence rather than taking you away from it. The angels want you to understand that the challenges ahead are not meant to discourage you, but to prepare you, to ensure that when tests arise, you recognize them not as signs that something is wrong, but as confirmation that something extraordinarily right is unfolding. Every great love story contains chapters of challenge and growth. Yours will be no exception. But with divine guidance and your own inner wisdom, you will navigate these waters with growing grace and awareness. Blessed soul, the moment has come for the angels to provide you with divine confirmation, irrefutable evidence that what is unfolding is indeed orchestrated by the highest realms of love and wisdom. This confirmation comes in the form of a sacred vision the angels have shown me about the exact nature of the first step your soulmate will take this week. The celestial beings reveal that this initial contact will carry a distinctive energetic signature, a quality of authentic vulnerability that cannot be fabricated or mistaken. Your soulmate will approach you with a curious blend of confidence and openness, as if they've gathered all their courage to follow an inner knowing they can't fully explain even to themselves. There will be something in their eyes, a flash of recognition, a depth of seeing that goes beyond ordinary interaction. In that moment, if you are fully present, you will feel a subtle but unmistakable shift in the atmosphere around you, as if the very air has become charged with possibility. What makes this divine confirmation so powerful is that it will be accompanied by at least 3 synchronicities that validate the sacred nature of this connection. The angels show me these synchronicities in vivid detail. The first involves timing. Your soulmate will reach out at a moment that feels statistically improbable, perhaps exactly when you've just been thinking about love, or immediately after you've done something to honor yourself or raise your vibration. This perfect timing will feel too precise to be coincidental, because indeed, it is divinely orchestrated. The second synchronicity involves shared experience or understanding. Within your initial exchanges, you'll discover something you both have in common that feels beyond ordinary coincidence. Perhaps you've both been to the same obscure location, read the same unusual book at the exact same time, or had parallel life experiences that created similar perspectives. This mirror effect serves as confirmation that your paths have been aligning long before this physical connection. The third synchronicity is perhaps the most magical. The angels will send an external sign, something in your physical environment that symbolically represents union, divine timing, or eternal connection. This might appear as a pair of birds landing near you during an important conversation, a song playing that contains lyrics eerily reflective of your situation, or an object appearing that holds special significance to both of you. When this sign appears, recognize it as the angel's way of saying, yes, this is the one. This is happening now. The angels want you to understand that these confirmations are not random, but carefully designed to speak directly to your soul. They know exactly what form of validation your particular heart needs to trust this unfolding connection. That is why these signs will feel profoundly personal, as if they've been created specifically for you, because indeed they have been. What elevates this divine confirmation beyond ordinary romantic beginnings is the spiritual awakening it will catalyze for both of you. As your soulmate takes this first step, and the connection begins to unfold, you'll both experience an acceleration in your spiritual growth, synchronicities increasing, intuitive abilities expanding, and a sense of divine purpose awakening with renewed clarity. This is because soulmate connections of this caliber serve as spiritual accelerants, rapidly burning away what no longer serves and illuminating the authentic essence of who you both truly are. The celestial beings show me that this connection will create a sacred container for transformation that neither of you could generate alone. Together, you form a unique energetic vessel capable of receiving and anchoring higher frequencies of love on the planet. This is part of your shared soul mission, to not only experience this divine love personally, but to let it ripple outward, touching others through your united presence. As this week unfolds, the angels urge you to maintain a state of peaceful expectancy, neither grasping desperately for this connection nor doubting its imminent arrival. Instead, cultivate what spiritual masters call relaxed awareness, fully present to each moment, trusting in divine timing, yet alert to the subtle signs and synchronicities that will guide you toward this sacred reunion. The angelic realm is now placing a protective field of light around your energy, ensuring that only your true soulmate can penetrate this spiritual barrier. This divine protection ensures that what manifests this week will indeed be the authentic connection your soul has been calling forth, not a lesser imitation that might distract you from your true divine counterpart. Beloved soul, we have now arrived at the most profound revelation, the sacred truth the angels have been building toward throughout this divine message. What I am about to share with you transcends ordinary understanding of soulmate connections and enters the realm of cosmic significance. Open your heart fully to receive this wisdom, for it will forever transform how you perceive the journey unfolding before you. The angels reveal that this connection with your soulmate is not merely a beautiful romantic union. It is actually the culmination of a soul agreement that spans 7 lifetimes. Yes, your souls have been dancing together across the corridors of time, gradually perfecting your connection, healing ancient wounds, and preparing for this specific incarnation where your union will reach its highest expression yet. In past lifetimes, you have been everything to each other, beloved to beloved, teacher to student, healer to wounded, protector to protected. In some lives, your connection was brief but pivotal. In others, you journeyed together from childhood to old age. Each incarnation added new dimensions to your soul bond, creating the rich, multifaceted connection that is about to manifest in your current life. What makes this lifetime so significant, why the angels are heralding this particular reunion with such celebration, is that this is the lifetime where your connection transcends personal fulfillment to embrace its higher purpose. The divine mission embedded within your union relates to healing collective wounds and anchoring new frequencies of unconditional love on the planet. Together, you will create an energetic template that will inspire and influence countless others, even those who never directly encounter you. The angels show me that when your soulmate takes this first step toward you this week, they will be unconsciously responding to a soul-level activation that occurred during the recent celestial alignment. This cosmic event opened a portal of possibility, allowing higher dimensional aspects of your souls to download information and energy into your earthly consciousness. Your soulmate felt this activation as an undeniable inner knowing, a certainty that they must reach out, move forward, initiate this connection without further delay. Now comes the most extraordinary part of this revelation, the precise nature of your unique soul signature as a couple. The angels show me that your combined energies create a rare harmonic pattern that the celestial realm calls a Trinity Flame Union. This elevated form of soulmate connection carries specific qualities that distinguish it from other divine partnerships. First, it contains an alchemical balance of divine masculine and feminine energies, regardless of your physical genders, creating a perfect equilibrium that allows for continuous mutual empowerment rather than energy depletion. Second, it operates simultaneously on multiple dimensions, meaning your connection with this soulmate exists not just on the physical and emotional planes, but continues into the astral, causal, and even cosmic levels of reality. This multidimensional quality gives your relationship access to higher wisdom and creative potential than ordinary connections. Third, and perhaps most significantly, your particular union carries a specialized healing frequency that activates spontaneous restoration in specific areas of wounding, both for yourselves and for those who enter your combined energy field. The angels describe this as a resurrection frequency that can reawaken hope, purpose, and connection where these qualities have been dormant or damaged. The celestial beings want you to understand that as your soulmate takes this first step toward you, they are responding to the call of this greater purpose, even if their conscious mind frames it simply as attraction or interest. Their soul knows the magnitude of what is beginning. Their spirit recognizes the divine appointment that has finally arrived after lifetimes of preparation. What you must prepare yourself for is the intensity of recognition that will occur. This won't be the gradual getting-to-know-you process that characterizes most relationships. There will be an immediate sensing of familiarity, as if you're continuing a conversation that began long ago, rather than starting one anew. You may experience unexpected memories that don't belong to this lifetime, flashes of other times and places you've shared together. You might find yourself saying things like, "I feel like I've known you forever," and truly meaning it. The angels urge you to embrace this recognition without fear when it arrives. Allow the knowing to wash over you without immediately needing to define it or contain it within familiar relationship categories. What is beginning transcends conventional understanding. It follows spiritual laws rather than social expectations. It unfolds according to divine timing rather than human scheduling. As this week progresses, maintain a state of sacred receptivity. Your soulmate is preparing to reach across time and space to reconnect with you in this physical dimension. The courage this requires cannot be overstated. Meet that courage with your own open-hearted presence when the moment arrives. The first words exchanged between you will set the energetic tone for what unfolds. The angels will be present in that sacred moment, blessing the beginning of what they have long awaited to witness. Precious soul, as we approach the manifestation of this divine connection, the angels wish to provide specific spiritual guidance to help you prepare for and navigate this sacred reunion. This guidance is not merely theoretical, but practical wisdom, designed to help you receive this blessing in its fullest expression. First and foremost, the angels emphasize the importance of energetic preparation. In these days before your soulmate takes that first step, you are being called to consciously raise your vibration through practices that align you with the frequency of divine love. Begin and end each day with a brief meditation focused on your heart center. Visualize your heart as a radiant emerald green light that expands with each breath, creating a magnetic field that can be sensed across any physical distance. This practice not only prepares you energetically, but actually helps your soulmate locate you in the energetic realm, making their first step toward you more direct and clear. The angels also suggest a powerful practice of energetic clearing. Each evening before sleep, stand under running water. A shower is perfect. And set the intention that all energies that don't serve your highest good and the manifestation of this soulmate connection be washed away. Visualize the water carrying away doubts, fears, past relationship wounds, and any lower vibrations that might create static in your connection. This ritual creates energetic space for the new to enter and ensures your field is clear to receive the high-frequency connection approaching. Another essential spiritual practice involves conscious communication with your soulmate across the etheric planes. Before falling asleep, enter a state of relaxed awareness and speak directly to your soulmate's soul. Express your openness to connecting, your excitement for the journey ahead, and your gratitude for their courage in taking the first step. Then listen in that quiet inner space. Don't be surprised if you receive impressions, feelings, or even specific messages in return. Soul communication often precedes physical connection, preparing the way for what will manifest in the material world. The angels emphasize the critical importance of discernment as this connection unfolds. Because this relationship carries such spiritual significance, it may attract testing energies designed to verify that both of you are truly ready for its power and purpose. You might encounter seeming obstacles, misunderstandings, or even other potential partners who appeared just before your true soulmate. These tests require spiritual discernment, the ability to distinguish between authentic soul recognition and mere emotional or physical attraction. To develop this discernment, the angels recommend developing a personal system of confirmation. When your soulmate does reach out, quietly ask your higher self for 3 confirmations that this is indeed the connection the angels have been preparing you for. Then remain alert to the signs that will appear in response to this request. True divine confirmations often come in threes and speak directly to your heart in ways your mind cannot rationalize away. A particularly powerful spiritual practice the angels recommend is what they call Future self-communion. This involves connecting with the version of yourself who is already in union with your soulmate, experiencing the fulfillment of what is now just beginning. In meditation, visualize yourself stepping forward in time to meet this evolved version of yourself. Ask this future self what guidance they would offer you now at the very beginning of this journey. The wisdom that comes through this practice will have a distinctive quality. It will feel simultaneously surprising and deeply familiar. The angels also emphasize the importance of maintaining spiritual sovereignty as this connection develops. Even the most divinely orchestrated soulmate relationship is not meant to complete you, but to complement your already whole self. Continue your personal spiritual practices, maintain your individual connection to the divine, and honor your unique soul path even as it intertwines with another's. This spiritual sovereignty ensures that your coming union will be one of empowerment rather than dependency. Perhaps the most essential spiritual guidance the angels offer relates to presence. When your soulmate does take that first step this week, you will be tempted to project far into the future, planning and anticipating all that might unfold. The angels urge you instead to remain fully present to each moment of this sacred beginning. True soul recognition happens in the now, in the quality of presence you bring to each interaction, each word exchanged, each silent moment of connection. This present moment awareness allows you to perceive the divine orchestration happening beneath the surface of ordinary reality. The celestial beings want you to understand that this guidance is not meant to create pressure or anxiety, but to empower you with practical wisdom that will help you navigate this significant spiritual event with grace and awareness. Trust that you already possess everything needed to receive this blessing. Your soul has been preparing for this reunion across lifetimes. The practices shared here simply help you access the wisdom and discernment already present within you. Beloved soul, we have journeyed together through a divine revelation of extraordinary significance. The angels have shared the sacred truth that this very week, your soulmate will take the first step toward you, initiating a connection that transcends ordinary understanding of love and relationship. As we bring this angelic message to completion, allow the fullness of this truth to settle into your heart, your mind, and your very cells. What awaits you is not just a beautiful beginning, but the continuation of a soul journey that spans lifetimes. The celestial beings who have orchestrated this divine timing want you to know that you are held in a field of unconditional love as this unfolds. Every detail has been considered, every potential challenge anticipated, every blessing maximized. This is a reunion that the heavens themselves celebrate, for it represents the fulfillment of a sacred contract made long before you entered this earthly form. As you move through the hours and days ahead, carry with you the certainty of divine orchestration. Notice how this awareness changes the quality of your moments, how colors seem more vivid, synchronicities more frequent, and ordinary experiences infused with extraordinary meaning. This heightened perception is your soul's way of preparing for the recognition that approaches. Your spiritual senses are awakening to ensure you don't miss the significance of what is about to manifest. Remember that your vibration in these coming days acts as a homing beacon for your soulmate. Choose thoughts, words, and actions that reflect the truth of who you are. Release any remaining masks or protective layers that might hide your authentic essence. It is your true self that your soulmate is being guided toward, not a perfected version, not an idealized image, but the raw, real, magnificent soul that you actually are. When that first contact occurs, when your soulmate reaches out in whatever form this divine step takes, allow yourself to respond from your center rather than from conditioning. Trust the knowing that arises from your depths. Honor the recognition that may defy logical explanation. The mind may seek to categorize or diminish what's happening, but your heart knows the truth of this sacred reunion. What begins this week is not merely a personal blessing, though it certainly brings profound joy and fulfillment. This connection serves a greater purpose in the divine plan for planetary awakening. Each soulmate pair that comes together in conscious recognition helps elevate the collective vibration, creating ripples of possibility that extend far beyond your individual lives. In ways you may never fully comprehend, your union contributes to the healing of the collective heart. Now, precious one, I must share something of great importance. This message you've received today carries an energetic activation. The very words you've been absorbing have been encoded with frequencies designed to awaken the aspects of your consciousness needed to recognize and receive this divine connection. This activation continues to work within you, even after you've completed reading or listening to this message. To support this activation and all that is unfolding, I invite you to take specific actions that signal to the universe your readiness to receive. First, spend at least 5 minutes each day in gratitude for this connection that approaches. Gratitude is the most powerful magnetic force in the universe, drawing to you that which you appreciate even before it physically manifests. Second, create a small ritual that symbolizes your openness to this divine reunion. Perhaps light a candle each evening, with the intention of illuminating the path between you and your soulmate. Perhaps place 2 objects side by side on your altar or special space, representing the coming together of your souls. These symbolic acts speak directly to your subconscious and to the spiritual realms. Third, and perhaps most importantly, share this message with others who may also be awaiting their divine counterpart. The angels have shown me that this revelation is meant not just for you, but for many souls who are part of this collective wave of soulmate reunions occurring on the planet now. By sharing this message, you amplify its power and participate in the greater awakening of divine love across humanity. If this message has resonated in your heart, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to this channel. Your engagement helps these divine revelations reach all the souls who are meant to receive them. Consider becoming a member to receive additional guidance and support as your soulmate journey unfolds. Dear soul, if this video was meaningful to you, leave a thanks below this video as a gesture of gratitude for this revelation. This strengthens us to keep sharing messages of connection and faith. Remember, precious soul, that what begins this week is both an ending and a beginning. The end of separation and the beginning of a union that will transform not just your life, but the lives of countless others through the ripple effect of your combined light. The angels surround you with love, protection, and celebration as you prepare to receive this blessing that has been lifetimes in the making. With infinite love, your guardian angel,